Time now for our Spotlight program. As we do every Monday, we reserve time for the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Detra Dettmann steps in the studios. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fantastic.
Have a nice weekend?
I did.
Wow. I know that Friday was a big day for the Chamber at the annual lighting ceremony. How did that go?
I thought it went really well. It was a little milder than some of them I remember in the past.
Yeah.
And I couldn't believe all the kids lined up to see Santa and everybody waiting for the horse and wagon rides, and some stores were open. So I know I got a little early Christmas shopping in.
And our guest that we had on the air last week, Joe Hurd, was actually the man of the moment last week.
He was, and he's done so much over the years. So it was thrilling to be able to bestow that honor on him. He's very deserving.
A lot like the annual chamber banquet when the person of the year is announced. I enjoy watching the person realize it's them that's going, they start talking about, and then someone goes, hey, that could be me.
Yeah.
And then it happens. So I know Joe was probably quite surprised.
I hope so.
All right. So anyway, come downtown every night. Lights are on. And what are the evening Santa is in the candy cane house?
Oh, that's a good question. You caught me.
Friday and Saturdays?
I believe so. Lindsay does all that scheduling in my office, so I haven't had to worry about it.
I'll tell you what, go to fairfieldiowa.com. I believe it's Friday and Saturday.
You'll be there this Friday. I know that,
Friday
from 6 to 8.
Friday and Saturday evenings at
Yes.
the Candy Cane House.
And then more so as we get right up closer to Christmas.
Don't forget, you can follow along with the week that will be, the Monday morning newsletter that comes from the Fairfield Area Chamber of Commerce. Also log on to fairfieldiowa.com and check out the calendar of events. I want to remind you that the LinkedIn series continues, right?
Yes, it does. So tomorrow is our next one, and this is how to create your legit LinkedIn profile. And again, this will be at the Indian Hills Jefferson Center at the Computer Lab. $15 for chamber members, $25 for others. And our presenter, Mark Cohen, who's a social media specialist or expert, is going to actually walk folks through so you can work on your laptop or computer there. And as he demonstrates something, you can build or enhance your LinkedIn profile.
I want to remind folks, if you are, when you say $15 for chamber members and $25 for others, if you work for a chamber member, you qualify for the chamber.
Correct. Okay. Yes. If your company is a member, all their employees are also members.
All right.
And if you're unsure for some reason, just check out our directory on our website, fairfieldiowa.com.
When is session 3? Because I know it's a 3-session event.
Yes. The last session is going to be Wednesday, December 14th. And that's called How to Power Up Your LinkedIn Presence. And that's really how to capitalize and utilize making connections and other aspects to make the most out of your LinkedIn profile and presence.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've talked about how nice chamber bucks make for stocking stuffers and Secret Santa gifts. I know you have a giveaway continuing.
We do. We've got over 30 stores participating where folks can register between now and December 6th and just put in your name. And we're going to be giving away 5 $50 gift certificates of chamber bucks. And we've revamped our chamber bucks this year, and that they actually look like a check, and they come in a nice envelope. So it's got a little different look than in the past. And we also have all the different businesses listed on the back, whereas before we could only fit kind of a sample size. So check it out.
We'll use that to segue. A week from tomorrow is your annual chamber member reception, right? And that's when you'll announce the winners?
Yes, that's when we will pull the winners, for the Chamber Buck giveaway.
All right. So let's talk about your member-to-member discount highlight this week.
All right. This week we want to feature Outdoor Oasis. And sometimes we think about them with summer, and we think about winter. You can get a quart of split firewood for $200. By showing them your member-to-member discount card.
It's Chamber Talk here on a Monday morning. You have a special guest today, don't you?
I do. I'm thrilled to have Terry Baker with us, Assistant Director with the Convention Visitors Bureau.
Good morning.
Good morning, Terry. And I invited Terry today to talk about the Shop and Be Merry event, which has been led by the Convention Visitors Bureau. And this year we're working in partnership with the Chamber and also Art Walk. So Terry, can you tell us a little bit about the Shop and Be Merry event?
Well, this event was started last year in an attempt to really increase local spending in town and also awareness about what we have in the community. And I think it's indicative of the success of the event that we actually are partnering now with the Chamber, with Art Walk. We have 13 stores involved this year, and I think it's going to be a very successful event. The whole concept behind the event is that the rising tide sort of raises all ships. So if we all work together to increase the awareness about what we offer here in Fairfield. It should increase that ability for people to come and shop, people locally shopping, as well as people coming in from out of town. So we have a really sort of aggressive program of networking all of our shops together. And they've all agreed to be open Friday night for Art Walk and all day on Saturday. And the cool thing on Saturday is that people can drop their kids off at the free movie that's coming up. So you have a little extra shopping that goes on. But this is going to be probably one of the most interesting and fun times to gift shop. I've been going around to all the shops just kind of see what they're offering, and they're going to be specials and promotions and all kinds of things like that. But we have several areas that are going to be offering local artists gifts, paintings and pottery and jewelry. Lots of jewelry seems to be really popular. All kinds of gifts, Christmas decorations, clothing. We have a variety. If you know, we have a really interesting variety of things in the community. So we just want to encourage people to be aware of what's happening and come out Friday and Saturday, so kind of see what's happening.
And what are some of those 13 stores that are participating?
Well, let's see if we can
or
get
all
them.
of them.
Well, we have Adela's, America's Diamond. We have Flirt Clothing Store. We have Crest Jewel. We have the At Home Store. We have Jamuna Crafts. We have Chickadees. There is Timely Solutions. Frontline Printing is a new one this year. Flair Vintage Decor, Kim's Cottage, and America's Diamond. Did I say America's Diamond?
Revelations?
Okay. Revelations is involved. Let's see. There's somebody else. No, I'm missing
You're doing
someone.
great because you didn't bring your notes. So that's excellent. So Frontline, that kind of, you said they're doing something kind of unique.
Yes, so Frontline Printing is going to be open, and we were really sort of brainstorming, because you want to go in and make copies with your, holiday shopping. They decided to sponsor a Christmas card printing session. So you can bring your digital photos in, and they will do some custom Christmas cards, holiday cards.
Wow.
So that's kind of a cool thing. They will not be doing that other times. So this is just kind of a special thing they're offering. And I believe they're also going to be doing stretch canvas prints that you could do for holiday gifts.
Excellent.
So kind of some different, unique ideas for those gifts.
Excellent. I think Fairfield Art Association is another one
there
that's
you go.
on the
Yes,
list. So
the Art Association,
that local art.
and that's where we're getting a lot of our local artists in. And so I think they've painted glassware and pottery and all kinds of interesting little pieces of art, little works of art. So.
Well, I want to challenge all the listeners to do as much of their shopping locally as you can, and with pride, as you give your gifts to the recipients, say, I bought this here in Fairfield, or I bought this supported my hometown with my local dollars. And I know I'm doing that this year. And we've got, lots of different businesses, not just those in the Shop and Be Merry, but throughout town. And if you notice from the Shop and Be Merry, that's really focused in the downtown area.
And there's kind of a reason for that. Is the downtown, from a visitor's perspective, think about when you go to another small town, is you want to kind of see what's in their downtown area. It's kind of like the little heartbeat of the community, and that's where you get the little microcosm of what's going on in the community. So we really want to be sure that our downtown is supported and enhanced in any way possible. And it's not to say we don't have great things happening all kinds of other places, but our downtown is something that really deserves that little special attention.
Yeah. And I know, aside from just shopping and supporting the shops turning out, there's other ways that people can help support the event through Facebook.
Yes, we actually have a Facebook event created. You can go find a Shop and Be Merry is the event. It's under the Fairfield Convention and Visitors Bureau page. And you can go say you're coming, and you can invite people to come and help us spread the word.
Yeah, and provide a comment and, help get that word out to other folks again, so we can get people from out of town to come check out Fairfield and spend their dollars, support our stores as well.
Yeah, it should be kind
awesome.
it should be really fun. And I think the weather's going to hold out a little bit, isn't it, Steve?
I believe so.
All right.
By the way, you can log on to fairfieldiowa.com, their calendar events, and see all those businesses participating in the Shop and Be Merry event.
Absolutely. Excellent. Well, thank you, Terry, for telling us more about it, and everybody be ready for a great weekend. So the other thing I'd like to do is remind folks about the Tree of Lights campaign, as we were talking about the beautiful lights on the square, and that's an opportunity to help support the holiday lights by providing a donation, either in honor of your family or in memory of someone. And we had something that went out in the paper last week, but you can also stop by the chamber office anytime and drop off a financial gift to support that.
All right. So it was a busy week last week. This week it only gets busier, right?
It does. Wow. Because we don't have a holiday in this week. So starting today, we've got the Sondheim Organ Spotlight at the Sondheim Center for the Performing Arts at 7:30 p.m. And it's going to feature Fairfield native Chris Nelson as the organist. Tomorrow, we've got the Creating a Legit LinkedIn Profile that we just mentioned, again from 11:30 to 1 at the Indian Hills Jefferson Center. And we are requiring reservations so that make sure that we've got a spot for everybody. Space is limited. And you can call the chamber office at 472-2111 to register. Also tomorrow, we're going to have an ambassador visit with a new chamber member, and that's with Ferguson Leaders Unlimited. And that's with led by Bob Ferguson. And that's going to happen at 2:00 p.m. at the chamber office. Also continuing the fall continuing knit along at the at-home store. I've been mentioning this for the past few weeks, and that will be from 6:30 to 8:00 p.m. tomorrow evening. Looking ahead to Wednesday, we've got country western dance lessons again at the Dewdrop in Libertyville from 7 to 9 p.m. And then on Thursday, December 1st, continues the cider series, Thursday tastings in the tap room at the Jefferson County Cider Works. So I know this place they're a new chamber member as well, and I've been hearing a lot of great feedback from folks checking them out. And they're located just outside of town at 1839 200th Street. Outside of Fairfield. And the cider tastings take place from 5 p.m. to close. And so this is a great lineup. You can check out their pick of cider with their theme in mind and walk through the tasting notes and bring folks along. And there's no reservation required, but limited quantities available on a first-come, first-served basis. Also on Thursday, we have Icon Thursdays continues at the Icon Gallery. And again, that's an event where members can attend free and others can for a fee. And then Friday, this is where things really get cranking, the Shop and Be Merry that we just talked about. Shops are going to be open all day and into the evening, and that will also be paired with the First Friday's Art Walk going on. But a little earlier in the day, we've got Rotary Club, and their subject is going to be Next Generation Youth Services from the Fairfield Public Library, and they meet from noon to 1 at the Fairfield Golf and Country Club. We also have an ambassador visit at Holt Family Dentistry, and we're welcoming the newest member to their staff, and that will be at 1 p.m. And the Young Professionals of Fairfield Ugly Sweater Party at Revelations Cafe at 5:30 p.m. And says this is a tradition of wearing ugly sweaters to the December Art Walk. So they will meet and then go out in their zany sweaters to enjoy the Art Walk festivities. So again, the Art Walk will be from 6 to 10 p.m., and this is sponsored by the Fairfield Chamber of Commerce in partnership with the Convention Visitors Bureau and the Lions Club and other area businesses. There'll be live window displays again, like last year, and that was pretty popular. And as we said, the shops are going to be open as part of the Shop and Be Merry event. There'll be carriage rides sponsored by the Lions Club, and the Lions Club is also having their annual soup supper at the Senior Center. So you can stop in for dinner and also help out their great organization. We also have Santa in his house on the square and from 6 to 8 p.m. And we'll invite people to, again, check out all the beautiful decorations and just have a great fun-filled evening. Also happening that night, as we mentioned, Santa will be in the Candy Cane House from 6 to 8 p.m. And at Revelations Cafe and Bookstore, they're having a book signing and reading by Hari Alto at 7:30 p.m. And a pretty spectacular event also at the Sondheim Center, Moscow's Ballet's Great Russian Nutcracker at 7:30 p.m. And also kicking off that day is the Scenic Rivers Wine Trail Annual Holiday Wine Tour Open House, and that'll be December 2nd through the 5th. And Cedar Valley Winery is one of the several wineries featured on that particular event. Then on Saturday, the Shop and Be Merry continues, and we're going to have Santa plus free holiday movie and the Lord's Cupboards benefit at the Orpheum Theater. And Steve, what's the movie again?
Finding Dory.
Exactly. So Finding Dory. So Santa's going to arrive at 9, and there'll also be a letter writing station for Christmas letters, craft area. And then the Finding Dory will be shown at 10 a.m. with a second show to follow at noon. So a great opportunity to leave your kids in a safe, supervised area if you want to slip out then and do some shopping, maybe pick up some things you don't want them to see locally. Also, the Fairfield Farmers Market is happening Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Senior Citizen Center. And the at-home store is offering beginner fingerless mitts from 10 a.m. to noon. And again, the Scenic Rivers Wine Trail annual holiday wine tour will continue. And then as we come to Sunday, we've got the fall continuing knit along at the at-home store from 2 to 4 p.m. And another favorite event of the Fairfield Community Schools, Chocolate Sunday and Holiday Treat Festival, 2 to 4 p.m. at the Fairfield Middle School. $5 admission gets you in, and you can enjoy a lovely dessert buffet with chocolates of all kinds, and can hear performances from the high school jazz band and various choir ensembles.
Insulin shots are extra.
Yes. And they've changed that event up a little bit this year. I've served on that committee in the past, and there'll be also a silent auction for the variety of different baskets. But I hear they're really stepping up the types of chocolate, so it may be a little more elegant than we may remember in recent years.
Chocolate Sunday.
Yes.
Great title for a great event.
Exactly.
Don't forget to sign up for the week that will be the Monday morning newsletter. Just email the chamber at fairfieldiowa.com. Also, you can check out the entire calendar of events we just spoke at fairfieldiowa.com. Terry, Detra, you guys have a great week, okay?
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
That has been our Chamber Talk here on a Monday morning. Stay tuned. We have a look at the markets just around the corner. Another quick look at your forecast today, calling for a 50% chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms, the high of 58. Tonight, rain ending, partly cloudy, low near 37. And then tomorrow, 55. Wednesday, a high of 42. Currently on the square in Fairfield, it's 48 degrees.